What's up, Doritos, and welcome back to another episode of Game Addicts playing Mass Effect 2. I'm Brando, and we're working our way through Mass Effect 2 one mission at a time. It's been quite a long journey, and we're almost done. On the last episode, we did the Overlord DLC. We still have a few side stuff. I haven't decided if I wanted to do all the Project Firewalker stuff. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We have to do the Lair of the Shadow Broker. We have to go get the IFF, which we're holding that off because of reasons. And Arrival will be the last thing that we do for the run. So there is that. Today, we are going to go and help Liara with the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC. Man, that was kind of creepy. Wow, piercing eyes of Shepard. Anyway. Now upgrades. I have new messages that she didn't tell me about yet. To the Normandy, our thanks from Raphael Cologne, governor of the Fargon colony. This is the colony that we saved. We did a little side mission where we stopped a ship from crashing into a colony. Normandy crew, we retrieved your identity from the docking data aboard the MSV Broken Arrow. We're led to believe that your crew is responsible for saving our colony from a catastrophic event. Not only did you defeat the Geth and prevent the ship from crashing into the planet in a trajectory that would have destroyed our colony, but you also saved nearly 100 munition crates that would have been lost in the ship scuttling. Thank you. Thanks to you, we're safe and can continue the Broken Arrow's work in arming the colonies on the fringe of Geth space. On behalf of all the residents of the Fargon colony, you have our eternal gratitude. Pleasure to meet you, Admiral Zen. It's one of the admirals from Tali's trial. She was the woman, the female Aquarian, was really into wanting to try and do some experiments. Shepard Vos Normandy, who have been digging through the Alarai, wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments from Rail Zora. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as Aquarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rail Zora's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Cordially, Admiral Darozen Vas Mora. She's nuts. Dr. Archer's brother from Elusive Man. Shepard, I understand you have taken Dr. Archer's brother to Grissom Academy. I'm familiar with her work. It should be a good home for him. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been sorely lacking thus far. We'll likely never find another individual with David's unique talents. Though your decision is understandable, it has set our efforts to understand the Geth back several years. So, once again, yeah. He's like, yeah, it's all good, but yeah, no, we really could have used that help. No, Elusive Man. No, we could not. All right. We are all the way out here. This is where we did the Overlord. Refuel and head back. We are going to Ilium. I gotta say, playing these games is taking me back. I mean, when you think about it, this game is 10 years old now. It's crazy. And it's still a really good game. It holds up really well. We're really just going to talk, so we'll have to pick somebody later on anyways. He is maxed out. I should respec powers and get rid of throw because I don't use it. I can max out my warp ammo.
Building structure resembles hive. Tall buildings filled with drones. Curious social dynamic. Many queens competing for hive leadership. Odd feelings around Asari. Unfamiliar. Reminders of old fertility contract negotiations.
Always love hearing what Warden has to say. It's always interesting. Straight up.
This is a recall notice. All users of Koros brand medical radiation systems are asked to discontinue treatment immediately.
So, Liara, here's something I've been having information I've had in my possession ever since I started the game, but I've waited to tell you until now.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Your friend? The one who helped recover my body from the Shadow Broker?
The same. He sacrificed himself to save me. I never found anything suggesting he was alive. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double-dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
So I wonder if you do this while you still have stuff to do here, if that computer will have stuff that she tells you about.
Hungry? Then come to the Fish Dog Food Shack.
Hungry? Come to the Fish Dog Food Shack. All right, so where am I meeting up with Liara at? Maybe I hit the taxi stand. Now, I'm playing too many other games that require the left stick to run, and that's the map button.
I can't believe how lovely your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical. You want to know a secret? I had it done a few years back. Galactic Beauty Solutions. You should really give them a call. You know, I'm gonna do it.
Your scalp is so lovely.
You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver?
These are the terminus.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund. Do you hear me? He knows. I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace safe.
we should our brain, guys? Haven't brought Miranda in a minute. And she's got warp, which I'll need. What does he have? Throw and heavy warp. All right, hey, you know what? He's got warp too. Cool. Okay, you.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, sir.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like Tassoni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tassoni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Helium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew Tassoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around. It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either. The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass. That's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is.
It's Ilos.
Good old Ilos from ME1.
A doctorate from the University of Ceres, Avalesia. She's getting good use out of all that education.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, Commander. We'll find her. The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find. Those things must be worth a fortune. to ugly.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Area Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, Tassoni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
Sounds like Liara found something big on the Shadow Broker.
And then someone found her. I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there!
This could be a problem.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
What happened?
The blast knocked it down.
Was it a bomb? What happened?
Please exit the building in an orderly fashion. Emergency power engaged.
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on Tassoni's informant surviving that blast.
Mercs came from the smoke. Set the bombs, killing everyone.
Life isn't about arriving. It's about the ride along the way. At Mizo, every vehicle is an
Vasir, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Vasir, I'm at the Barrier Frontier's office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limitless possibilities.
Ah!
Vasir, I'm pinned down. Work. And they're well armed.
Really? She went down that quick, huh? Shadow Broker Agent. Darn it. Where you is? Come on.
Excellent shot. Embrace the sea.
closing range.
Enemy down! Going now. Watch for the drone! Understood. Not a problem. On the floor.
Seer, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs.
Look for a switch to activate the fire suppressor.
Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
Here we go.
Take cover. Thank you.
This might be useful.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
Is this Saket?
Must have been.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Liara. Something I should know?
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough...
Dun dun dun.
I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went, because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Saket, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Look, she's getting away.
All right, so now this part. We actually get to fly the sky car. It's not the easiest thing in the world to control. We'll see how many times I fail it. While this section is fun...
There she is. Hang a right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
Hang a left. She's around the corner. We're not going into the construction site, are... Oh, goddess.
Ah, crap.
I'm not letting her escape with that data. I'm not letting her escape with that data. Go, 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 go!
I'm going!
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
She's dropping proximity charges.
I noticed.
Crap. At least there's a decent
I noticed.
checkpoint system. Ow.
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter. Truck.
I know.
Truck!
I know. There we go.
You're enjoying this. A head-on collision at this speed.
Yeah, I hear those can be bad things.
Truck!
Again?
Watch out.
I've crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup.
There's Vizier's car. Come on, she can't have gotten far.
Before we do that, we've got to level you up. So she's got Singularity and Warp. Sorry, Scientist is her passive. So she can be a controller, reducing recharge time, or increase weapon damage. We're going to do reduce recharge time, I think. Gonna have warp because we need that, even with she's got Singularity. There.
Watch out. They're dropping reinforcements in to slow us down.
Yes, they are.
Lock the door.
Casualty.
Neutralize the drone.
hello. Hell of a place for a singularity, Liara. Right in the middle of the air.
Utilize the drone. Very precise.
One falls.
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's car.
Every week. I'll give to charity. Citadel, I did a good job. I swear.
Hey, we're unarmed. We didn't see anything.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant where on the Asari body.
So did I.
Ha!
This should come in handy.
Alright.
Black trail. Vizier got hurt in the crash.
That should slow her down.
She's lost a lot of blood. We have to be getting close.
She's tough. I'll give her that much.
She's a Spectre. Vizier, it's over.
Hey! Hey, you! Come here. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
Basir, you don't need to do this.
All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermal clips on the ground now. Power cells too.
Is that it?
What?
Basir, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy. So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara. They've seen us.
Stay back.
Here's what a real Stay sharp. Catch me if you
Miss me?
We've been spotted.
Barriers in armor. Mark, have a stretch.
I'll finish you myself.
Missions look
Down at me.
Watch out, shockwave.
Stay sharp. Trouble.
Shockwave, take cover. Shockwave, got them.
Oh, damn it! Damn it!
Zakat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the Council? Like Saren? Go to hell. The Broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the Broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
Tell yourself whatever you like. The council would never accept you working for the Shadow Broker.
The Council. You pay them lip service while working for terrorists? You have any idea what Cerberus has done?
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
I think it does. You want to judge me? Look in the mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps? Killing Alliance admirals who ask questions?
And you're with them. Don't you dare judge me. Don't you?
Eliminate Sony and retrieve the data. Civilian casualties not a concern.
Vasir's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vasir before long. If he decides to kill Farron.
We won't give him time.
We'll need the Normandy's stealth systems to get us in close undetected. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
That's a little cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean.
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vasir without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vasir. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Sakat.
That's Vasir's fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way to get the data I needed. I got him killed. And I'd do it again. But from here on out, things will be simple. Get in, get Farron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
Will you just stop for a second? We'll be jumping several light years. There's time to talk.
About what?
You haven't been the same since I came back, Liara.
What do you want me to say, Shepard? That I mourned you? That I feel guilty because Farron got captured? I made mistakes. I lost people. I helped get you back. And I want to do the same for Farron. I'll sit and talk once he's safe. Until then, enjoying the scenery is an insult to the man who saved both of us.
Okay, let's go.
We are gonna bring Miranda for warp and heavy overload. What? No. Wrong button.
Snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide. Lightning, but I'm picking up signals from a communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shielding.
All right, folks. We got here, but I need to take a quick break. Just a few mementos. So I will be right back. I'm back, guys. I hope you enjoyed my be right back Mass Effect elevator music. Had to go help out with the kiddo for a second. All right. We are on Shadow Broker's ship on a planet with torrential, endless storms.
Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm. Built up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors. Enjoy the ride.
Spotted. They've seen us.
Requesting assistance. Critical
Enemy down!
system casualty.
Now pass that!
Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake. Is incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess. Navigating the storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
how's it going?
Got it.
Hostile forces have engaged. Hostile forces have engaged. Critical system damage. Critical system damage. Allied forces have backup systems engaged. Movement calling.
Watch out, flashbang. Enemies in front. Neutralize the drone. Here we go. Here they come. The lightning rod is on the rail. Do you see a switch?
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice. There. That hatch leads directly to the communication signals. It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Here goes.
You sure that shunt is working?
Legal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk.
Shields down.
Ah, what the heck?
Shepard!
It's firing now.
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
Remember the old days when you could just slap Omni-Gel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way. Enjoy the ride. Got them.
Down you go.
Enjoy the ride. Rocket drones, front of the ship.
We're compromised.
that front.
I got it. Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
Gotcha. Deployed. There we go.
Ah, come on.
The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give him tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Keep dreaming, Sony.
On our right. There, the hatch is open.
Hold your positions, no matter the cost.
Enjoy the ride. Watch the Asari.
This should go. Gotcha.
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron.
Enemy down.
Charging biotics. Farron.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Farron.
I thought this looked too easy.
This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now, and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire. We have to shut this place down.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
A Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
Where did the broker get the mercs?
Raised his own private force. They're completely loyal.
Shepard, we really don't have the time.
Tell us where to go.
Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to outpost C.
Get an LOS. Paint the marks.
Moving in. Regrouping. I'm ready.
Incoming! Enemy down!
Oh, hey. So if you've been following along for the entire duration of me playing the game, and even the first one, you know that the Shadow Broker is probably one of the most powerful entities in the entire galaxy. As far as like information, currency, like he's very powerful. Especially in like Underbelly and everything. And we're about to take him down. Really cool story DLC for this game.
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Farron for 2 years.
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption.
Be smart. Let Farron walk out with us.
You won't be walking out at all.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. At least you brought me both Shepard and Ms. Lawson Tassoni. Their deaths will cripple Cerberus.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing? The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now!
There they are.
Send him flying.
Well, he's vulnerable. If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea. Got him!
Liara, now!
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you.
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
It's all right.
I spent 2 years mourning you and Farron. And now I've got you both back. Let's see what we've got. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Brokers network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open. Thank you, Shepard, for everything.
So that little bit that the Shadow Broker said to Liara about bringing both Shepard and Miranda to him, that changes depending on who you bring with you. He always has something to say for every squad mate that you have. And we get to walk around.
Shepard, it's so good to see you.
In our seat.
I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Investment opportunities. So we can actually put money towards things and try to get some money back. Warning signal. Pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the Terminus systems in preparation for a raid on outlying Alliance colonies. Send a tip off to Admiral Hackett about the incoming invasion. Absolutely. We'll help out the good old Admiral. Bureaucracy in action. Certa Foundation can't start tests on a promising new antibiotic because of incidentally misfiled paperwork. Your contacts to help them cut through the red tape can begin clinical trials. Yeah, absolutely. See, smear campaign. Corrupt politicians trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation with a smear campaign so his proposal doesn't pass. Well, just reward. Eclipse mercenaries have secretly set up red sand production facility on Cuervo. Tip off the planetary authorities about the facility in exchange for half the credit seized during the raid. Okay. So we can actually open up windows. See some cool cloud formations. Ezo Mining Company. Location of a planet rich with Ezo. And yeah, okay, yeah. So this is where we get info about rich planets. Get a model of the broker ship. What's this? Advanced training. You distribute. Oh, I was gonna do this, but it's only for everybody but Shepard. I want Shepard. I guess I gotta do that on board the Normandy. So with this, I can do everybody else though. Whatever. Over here we have dossiers with information about all these different characters, like Miranda. This stuff's really cool because you get like little tidbits of information. You know, extranet activity, personal correspondence. Sounds like she's trying to get into dating, but doesn't know how. And this is about her inquiring about having children.
The
Possibly.
Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Well, you're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
That sounds great. Why don't you come up now?
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask if I'd embraced eternity lately.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chalkwaz. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett? He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
You know the worst part of it? Cerberus planted intel to lure the collectors there. Horizon was bait.
Those bastards.
They'd have hit another world if we hadn't lured them there, but... Aren't you gonna tell me not to work with them?
I gave them your body, remember? What should I say? And I trust you. You'll stick to your beliefs no matter what Cerberus wants. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for?
If you were still romancing her, there would be a middle option. You.
It's not what I'm fighting for. It's what I'm fighting against.
The Reapers?
Everything. The galaxy. Mercs, Geth, Baron, Thresher Maws. Some days it's like the whole damn galaxy is trying to kill me.
It should have picked an easier fight. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
Come back soon.
Well, so now we can go back and check out anything else we want to at the Shadow Brokers base. We can get more intel. We could check on our investments that we just did and all that jazz. And of course, there's also like little like stuff that you could see, like surveillance stuff, all those dossiers I saw. You can learn a little bit more tidbits about people because they don't really tell you everything. It gives you a little bit more. But I'm going to cut that off here for this episode. This was one of my favorite DLCs. And we're inching our way towards the end game for Mass Effect 2. And I'm having loads and loads of fun. Until next time, I've been Brando. I'm hoping you're enjoying this series, and I'm hoping that if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe for more. We'll be doing some more gameplay as we go along. I'm going to finish this damn series. I'm going to finish the whole series at some point. Mark my words. And, of course, we do the podcast as well. So you can check it out here or on those services out there that have podcasts on them. Until next time, I'm Brando. Come on, guys. Later on.